each of these piles is holding a different energy into what's next in your love life. So take notice of the one that is feeling warm to you. Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to Colorful Guidance. My name is Elise, and I am so grateful you are here. Thank you, thank you. Today's reading is exclusively for singles. This is a reading that's going to dive deep into what's next in your love life. It's a reading meant to uplift your confidence and empower you. You'll see that you have 3 piles here, and in each pile, we're going to go over 4 things. So if you go to your pile without seeing this intro, it may make sense to just sit for a moment and listen to what the 4 piles are going to go, or the 4 things we're going to go over, so that it makes sense in the pile. So 1, we're going to look into the type of partner you are attracting. 2, we're going to see the energy you are carrying right now that is calling them in. 3, we're going to look into that truth or lesson, if you will, that you are integrating in this connection. And last but not least, we're going to look at timing, or the signs and numbers you will start seeing around you when this partner is in your life or near you, okay? Timing is so fluid in tarot, so it's really hard to set a time frame. So that's one of the ways we can get around it, is through signals, numbers, okay? So pile 1 here is the amethyst, pile 2 is the carnelian, and pile 3 is the adventurine. Now take a deep breath, relax your mind so you are open to receiving these messages. There are timestamps below in the description box, and when you're ready, choose the pile you are most attracted to, and I will see you at your pile. Thank you. Hello there. If you are here, you chose pile 1 with the image of a couple walking down the street in a city. So that is the picture that you have chosen, and you have the purple amethyst here. All right, so we are going to be looking at what is next in love. And first, we're going to start with the partner you are attracting. So this could seem like we're describing yourself at times, and it doesn't mean you're in the wrong place. It just means that this person may be very similar to you and like you, and just keep that in mind. It doesn't necessarily mean you're in the wrong pile, okay? And also, if this person is not someone you are after right now, it may also be you're not in the wrong pile. It is more of an energy that you're giving off for this certain type of partner coming into your life. So keep that in mind. And let's go get started with pile 1. Let's look at the energy that came out for your person. You have the 9 of Cups, 5 of Cups, 5 of Wands, and the Hierophant is here for this partner you are bringing in. This is telling me a lot about this person. They have been through loss. This person may be divorced, may have gone through a bad relationship, had to change, and their world kind of uplifted and blew up in a way, and they want something more peaceful now. They do very much, they believe in stability. They most likely believe in marriage. They're very loyal, and they're very ready to become a loyal partner, okay? That's what they're looking for. Again, they have been through something, okay? The mountains are here. They're enlightened now. They are stronger for it, and they're in a happier place for getting out of whatever they have gotten out of. And they have put a lot of work in themselves and are now at peace to move forward, okay? They are looking for somebody who is as balanced and is happy, okay? A happy person that can go and make memories, share memories, that they can have friendship with. That's what they're looking for. They want a stable, grounded person. They want this person to be beautiful, loving, able to mingle and be with friends and enjoy life, okay? That's what they're looking for. Let's get some other energy signals that came out for this person, looking at the spirit animals that have come out for them. And they are exhibiting the golden egg, the black egg, the crocodile energy, the stingray energy, and the horse energy, okay? So let's begin here with the horse energy that they are carrying. So it's right over this Hierophant energy, close to it. This person is going to come off as very reliable, supportive, awakened. They have some physical stamina. And when they are in balance, they can achieve a lot, okay? Some of them I'm picking up may be in law enforcement or the military, okay? They are strong, they're committed to their job, and they're very stable, okay? So they do make income here, I can tell you that. So this other energy is this crocodile energy, okay? And the crocodile energy is all about needing alone time to make big decisions. And they like to watch how a person interacts with others when they don't know they are being watched. They really want to learn and see people in their own element and how they truly are, okay? And this goes back to whatever they've learned in previous marriages or relationships. They felt like they didn't truly know the person they were getting involved with. So they're very keen on who you really are and that you're genuine. The stingray energy is here, and this is saying that this person has gone through a lot of personal growth. They're in alignment with who they should be and their purpose. They want a purpose, they need a purpose. And the golden egg is here, and this is all about them being able to listen to their intuition, okay? They trust their gut in a lot of situations. There is a deep independence here about them. But they also may meditate or even do yoga, some type of deep introspection. They may be a big reader. They really need that introspection time, that alone time to feel their balance and to be their best self, okay? Just letting you know that that is something that they require. And here is the black egg energy. And this is all about a person may be into journaling, searching for the truth. They may have a lower voice. I'm picking up they're very balanced energy. They're always trying to find the truth in mysteries and in the earth, the world, people. They really like understanding things and getting knowledge and background and the why. Why is this happening? Okay, so they're very secretly curious person, okay? Very in tune though with the lessons that they have integrated in love. If it's not in this lifetime, it's been in a past lifetime. And they know the worth of a strong family because at some point it has at one time been taken away, okay? And they really want stability. They want true love, stable love, healthy love, all right? And they know, it's the maturity too, I'm picking up that they know life is chaotic and they really want a partner to be there with them in experiencing all that life is and the journey of life, okay? This person is very much a loyal person and may not have had a lot of partners and they're not looking for, they really want to settle down is this energy, okay, pile one. So now let's look to the energy you are embodying right now and where you are spiritually. And the first quarter, it came out for you guys as far as the moon cycles, which is in an element of taking action, okay? So a lot of you are out there working, doing your own thing, living your own life in a grounded way, in a way that is happy, but you are still hopeful about finding love, okay? It's not like you're not wanting it, you're just not able to really focus on finding that just putting all your attention to that is what I'm sensing. But you're very busy in your life, and you do have a lot of love to give, okay? All right, so let's see what goddess energy you are embodying at this time. And what came out for you is the Pele and Pachamama. Pachama? I don't know how to say that, sorry. So the Pachama it's a mother cosmos, and then the Pele is the goddess of volcano, which is creativity, change, and protection, okay? So you are a very strong feminine energy, and you are a very much have motherly energy, okay? And I think that you are coming off very much like you know yourself. You want stability. You are protecting your peace, your happiness. Yes, some of you are already mothers. You have the ability to change if there's something that you don't like, okay? You're not going to stay if it's not good. So they sense that about you, okay? You're very protective, but you're also very creative. So some of you, they may be seeing on Instagram, or you may be famous, or you may have just a lot of attention drawn to you in the community or where you work, okay? People know who you are, and they respect you, and they're a little bit too afraid because you're so beautiful or popular or famous, okay? And you just have this such a sweet soul energy, okay? You're calm, you're gentle, you're loving, and you're just very stable, okay? It's like, think of a motherly love that is comforting, okay? They see you as comforting, and they also see you as stable and powerful to make things happen, okay? A lot of you are very successful in whatever you do. And the tarot cards that came out to clarify this goddess energy and this spiritual phase you are in right now, it was the Six of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles. So you have some success in your life, okay? And you may be successful in balancing your family, your income, your money, okay? But there's something about you that people recognize you for. So if you chose pile one and this is resonating, give this video a thumbs up. Let me know if you chose pile one. I love hearing from you. You're also an extremely hard worker, and you love to work. Like, you want to put work first. You never want to stop working is the energy that I get. You want to create, and you want to keep creating. You want to keep sharing your gifts. You may be a teacher, you may be a nurse, okay? You like being out there. You like solving problems. You like helping, and you like doing what you're doing, okay? It's a beautiful energy, and they see that in you, and they're really not, that's why they're attracted to you. So they're really not trying to change this, okay? They see this is the energy that you are giving off, okay? So they will see this energy when they come around you. Next, let's look at the lessons that you're going to be learning, or the truth and love that you're ready to integrate by this connection. And you have perseverance, which is, I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. And you also have worry, and it says, I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome, all right? So these are the lessons and truths you're going to be learning about this connection, this partner, if you so choose to let this partner in your life. So again, this is a very much an energy of like still incorporating, and you can, and you're allowed to incorporate the things you love to do and love, okay? And maybe before you felt like you had to pick and choose, but this is you're able to keep continuing to do what you do and share your gifts outside of this relationship. You're not looking for somebody who is going to trap you. And I think some of that ties into this worry that you're afraid to get into a relationship because you think you're going to lose yourself. So it'll be balancing these lessons out, and this love story is going to teach some way, somehow, that you don't have to worry. Things will happen as they have, and you have free will, so you can stop it if you need to, but you don't need to worry it into fruition, okay? And just persevere with being yourself, loving yourself always, okay? That's a really, really great message and truth you're going to learn from this energy. And last but not least, we're going to look at the timing or signals that you're going to start seeing when this partner arrives, okay? So, time is fluid. It could be now, the present moment. It could be a few weeks from now, a few months, okay? And we just don't know that, okay? And that's why I didn't do a whole 2026 reading, because so much happens during the year and it's just really hard to pinpoint that down. So what I've done instead is I've pulled angel numbers, and I've asked the divine to show me what numbers and signals you may be seeing around you when this partner is near you and you're in that energy or in their energy. And you got 444 and 4141, okay? So you will be seeing lots of fours and lots of ones. I'm sensing you are going to be going about your day, and just keep an eye out for addresses, license plates, even numbers just surround us everywhere. So phone numbers, you're going to start seeing these numbers, okay? Their phone number may end in 4141 or something little about that you're going to be picking up on. But lots of fours are going to surround you, okay? Yeah, that's what I'm picking up with pile one. I always say this, that you have free will. And if there's any of this energy that you're not wanting to bring into your life, you have full ability to do anything, change anything to, differentiate these energies that you are putting out. If you're interested, I do private readings, and there is a link below on how to get in touch with me if you're ever interested in doing that. And I'm just so grateful you are here, and I'm sending you all lots of love and light. Thank you, pile one. Hello, if you are here, you chose pile two with this red carnelian stone and image. And today we are going to be looking at what is coming next in your love life. And I just want to say before we start that we're looking at your partner's energy first. And you may feel like we're talking about you. And if that's the case, it doesn't mean you're in the wrong pile. It just means that you are attracting an energy of someone like you out there, okay? Also, if you are attracting a partner that you don't want in your life next, then we're going to get to the energy that you are putting out, that vibration. And you can always, help rearrange that to make it a different vibration, okay? All right, so let's start with who you are pulling in. Who are you attracting? What is the partner like that is coming next in your love life? And for your pile, we have the 10 of Cups is here. The 3 of Pentacles is here. The 2 of Wands is here. And the 6 of Swords energy is here. So this is telling me that your next partner is wanting to build a family, okay? They have an ideal life that they want to live. They have a dream, and they want somebody with them to grow that dream with. So even if it's not wanting kids, it's moving somewhere, building a life, okay? And they want to build a life with somebody. They want a nice energy to come home to, all right? A loving energy they can come home to, I'm hearing, and that they can talk about their day. A lot of them do want kids, and they want to start a family. That's something that they want to achieve in their lifetime. The 2 of Wands is here, is they are really looking for this person, okay? They are looking for the right person. And some of them have come from a background that has been very hard, okay? And they're trying to build something stable and happy. And they haven't always had this in their life, okay? It's an energy of they are working past karmic patterns in their family, in it just history. I feel like this is like they're breaking free of that. They are not going to be where they came from. They're going to happier places in their life. They want to achieve something in their life. They've had to leave something that was very painful, but it was for their highest good. They may not have had both parents in their life, just one parent or the other, or they were raised by somebody else, I'm sensing. Some of them had to move countries, and this is not their home country, okay? But they did it again for peace, some type of peace, and they went through a lot of darkness, okay? Uncertainty. They really had at one time very little of something, okay? They really took some type of risk in their life. So this person is going to have some great stories to tell you and triumphant stories to tell you, but they're really looking now for their goddess, their woman, all right? Let's now look at the animal spirits that came out for this person that is coming into your love life. And they have the panther and the hyena that came out. So two very strong and bold earth signs. So with this hyena energy, this person is going to have a sense of humor, wit. They may have a lot of sarcasm. They may be the jokester. They may be the crowd pleaser. People like them. They have a good, happy energy. They may express truth when they're out of balance through comedy, okay? They can do that. That's like the dark side of them, but a lot of them have this happy, uplifting spotlight energy. They're funny, and they like to make a crowd laugh and people around them laugh. So they really want someone, I guess, to laugh at their jokes. Here is also this panther energy, and they really want a fulfilling life, okay? They have some type of wisdom that they have been through that makes them extremely strong and protective of what a good life is, okay? They know the difference and they want to have a good life. They're fighting for it. They will protect it. If they do have a sense of out of balanceness, they can be, a bit, just a bit harsh, with how they are. When they don't like something, they will let you know, like a cat hisses, they'll give you a warning. I don't like that. Get away, back off type of feeling. Okay. So they're very easy to read in some instances, and don't take this person not to be as deep. They're going to come off as not as deep as they are. Okay. And they're full of passion, but they're so deep and they're so wise, and they are so grounded. I think you're going to mistake this person for a wild boy, and they're not. All right. That's the energy I'm picking up. So pile 2, let's now move into what energy you are embodying. We're going to start by looking at what phase you are in. And in the moon phase that came out for you is waning crescent, and it says rest. Okay. So this tells me that you are not out there looking, okay? You are taking a break. You are healing from something. Yeah, you're in your element. You're not walking outside. You're not even telling people you want to date, okay? You're not really doing much. You're recovering. You're rejuvenating. You're focusing on getting your energy back, your balance back. And we also pulled cards to look at the goddess energy that you are embodying right now. And you got Ishtar, which is the goddess of love, passion, war, and justice. and you have this goddess of Guan Yin, and this is the goddess of compassion, okay? So you are carrying this goddess energy of Ishtar, which is love and passion, but you had to fight to get free of something, okay? And it took you a lot of strength, and you're very strong for it, and you will not be put down. You're back, you're stable, you're getting stable again, and that goddess is in energy, is with you right now. And the Guan Yin goddess of compassion is also here with you. So you really may be a mother, you may be just taking care of your family, yourself, animals. You're very compassionate, okay? You may work with children, you may work with the elderly, you may work at a hospital, okay? There's a lot of compassion energy that's coming from you, that even though you're resting, you're still exuding your goddess essence in you, okay? You're attracting, even when you're trying not to, you are attracting this partner. And for the tarot cards that came out for you to clarify your energy right now, you have the Chariot, you have the Moon, and you have the Ten of Swords. So you are moving away from something and gotten out of something to heal your heart. You were in a very bad situation, and it was scary, and you didn't know how to get out before, and you don't ever want to get back in that again. So pile 2, if this is resonating, let me know. Give this video a like, a comment below that you chose pile 2. That really helps me, and I appreciate that. It lets me know these messages are resonating. You've had a very heartbreaking situation that had caused pain, okay? And you don't ever want to be in that situation again. And you're leaving it. You're not going back to that. But you're healing. You're healing this what you've been through. You're healing. Some of you may be praying. Some of you may be feeling, even though it is not your fault, that it's like the Spirit is telling me they want to tell you a message here. And the message is, you didn't cause it. You can't change it. And it's not for you to fix. So somebody needs to hear that message right now. You need to not beat yourself up for anything that happened in your past. You survived, and that's what you were doing. The choices you made were out of survival, and you're getting to a healthier place, a happier place. Look at this green chakra. Look at that. You're going to thrive. All right, so back to this love connection. I pulled 2 cards that if you go forward this love connection, what lessons or what truth will you integrate about love in this connection? And what came out is trust and guilt. So it says, trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. So gaining trust in yourself, your intuition, making calls, and you're also going to be healing any guilt. And I saw this here a little bit with the Ten of Swords. It says, I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth, okay? So you may come from an ultra-religious background or a family that's super strict, or a way of life that was set in stone almost, and you've gone off that path. And it's saying that was only meant, those rules are only meant to get you to that point, and now you are to release any guilt from changing, okay, or moving forward. Anything that is, that what's right for you, and that maybe the society around you and views are not always correct, okay? And you've learned to let go of guilt for doing something that was right for you. All right, so when will you know this person's energy is around you, okay? Time is fluid, And, you know, I didn't do a reading on love in 2026 because it's such a big, long year. This could be coming in weeks, months, we don't know. So what I did is pulled angel numbers that you will start to see around you when this love is near you. And you got 22, 1144, and 2713, okay? So you will be seeing a lot of 22s or double twos on the clock around you. You will be seeing 11s and 44, double 11s and 44 around you. And this number 2713, okay, may pop up. All right, there's numbers all around us. It could be through license plates, phone numbers, addresses, receipts. It's just, you know, you're going to start seeing these numbers, okay? And they specifically pulled these numbers for you as a reminder or a hint that this energy is around you, okay? Yeah. So check back on this video if it's happening to you and if you're seeing these numbers. I'd love to hear that. All right, well, these are the messages that came out for you and what's next in love. If you're ever interested, I do private readings. I have all that information below and how to contact me. And also, I'm just sending you lots of love and light, all right? So Happy New Year to you. Hello, if you are here, you chose pile 3 with this image and the yellow aventurine stone. And today we are looking into what is next in love for you, what is coming next. And before we get started in pulling your partner's energy and what they are like, I just want to say that you may see their energy as being like yours. And it doesn't mean you're in the wrong pile. It just means that they are in an energy that is like yours, and you may resonate with that energy. So what you seek seeks you type of energy, okay? Also, we're going to be looking at energy you are putting off. So if this is a partner that you don't necessarily want to bring into your life, we're going to look at your energy, and you can look at that and see what's in alignment and what's off. And you know, if you want, you can get out of that type of energy, if you will. And also, you always have free will. So it doesn't mean you have to date this person or be with this person, but this is the next romance or love energy that's going to be coming near you. All right, pile 3. Let's take a look at the energy that came out for your partner that's coming in next in love. All right, you have the 7 of Cups. They have 7 of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles energy, the Knight of Wands energy, the Strength energy, and the 9 of Pentacles energy. Okay, so this person is single themselves, but they are dating, or they have been dating. They may be on a dating app, okay? They are searching around partners and who they like, who they don't like type of energy. This person has a good job. They have a nice life. They will have a nice car, house, or something. You know, they're stable. They are successful in their work life and home life, okay? Like where they live. They may live in a nicer area, I'm picking up. They will seem like hardworking and stable and like talking about their job and what they've done in their career. This Knight of Wands energy is they are very passionate. They like exploring. They like traveling. They like eating new foods, going to restaurants. They like having a good time, maybe going to parties, or very extroverted energy, okay? They like to be in it, where things are happening and change. They like change. They like new. This Strength card is here. I just really want to say that they have a lot of love and they want to do a lot of things. Their heart pulls them many directions, and they are working on trying to satisfy that urge. There's a snake here that they're clenching, you know, like they're working on overcoming that, okay? Overcoming maybe a bad habit. They're trying to overcome something about themselves and become more balanced and become more grounded, okay? That's something they're working on right now. They're very attracted to people who are grounded, confident, and they love beauty, all right? And they love a softness energy, okay? They love people who are loving and giving. They love beauty. They love the idea of falling in love and living happily ever after and running away to a castle and taking this beautiful girl, feminine energy, if you will, and escaping somewhere. They also like independence. They like someone who is independent and doing okay on their own and have things under control on their own. They like success. They're successful. They like people who are successful. They do. They like people who are artistic or are like into gardening because all these flowers are here. But again, it's a lot of to do with beauty, but they paint or there's something artistic about them that's interesting to them. And a very much like this sense of beauty without trying, okay? All right, let's see what came out as far as the animal energy for this person. So the energy that they're exhibiting is the fish, the starfish, the octopus, and the lamb, okay? So lots of water energy and some earth energy. Let's start here with the earth energy with this lamb. So this is a person who is highly emotionally in tune with people, and they kind of see who people really are, and they themselves want to be approached with patience. They want to be approached with respect, and they want to be approached kindly, okay? They do have a very much an inner soft side, and they can come off as very sweet and complimentary. Something is very sweet about them. They also have this octopus energy here, water around them. Again, very emotionally intelligent. They can read the room. They're likely to have well-intended but messy relationships in their past. They get to know people easily, and they let people know them easily. They're open. They like to have conversations. They like to get to know people. When things are out of balance, they really like to, if they're feeling sad, it's like they want to be around something that makes them happy, okay? And then they absorb that energy. It's an extroverted energy, okay? They get their energy by being around people who are in a higher vibration, and then they can pick that up and feel better. The starfish is here. So they are too very attractive, I'm sensing, and they are both, they like to wear nice things, or even if they're not wearing nice things, they somehow still look good. They try to make it look effortless. They very much care what people think of them. They may be prone to people pleasing around them, and you may pick up on that. They really care about their appearance and how they are being portrayed, okay? Picking up, this may be very work related or whatever they work on, or if, they really care about their reputation type of feeling. And they also may be artistic themselves, but if they're in balance, they'll be more artistic, okay? If they're out of balance, they'll be just like trying to do the new thing, or, I don't know, just jump on the new songs. It's just like they keep looking for that energy that satisfies them, okay? The fish is also here for their energy coming through, and this is a sense like they are exploring They love to travel. They love to meet new people. They like, again, trying new foods, but they also need clear goals to be successful. And if they don't have a clear goal, they're slippery and they just move on type of energy, okay? So there's somebody who is stable in certain areas and very, like, very windy, like, I guess there's water here, but very fluid in other areas of their life is what I'm sensing. All right, let's look at your energy. Let's see where you are in your state of being right now. And what came out for you as far as the moon signs is eclipse. And this is saying you are in a state of transformation, okay? So you are changing yourself. Some of you are moving to a completely new town. I'm sensing you're moving to a new place, or you are completely starting a new job, or you're studying something new. You're around something new. You're also letting go of who you were before, who you hung out with. You are just trying to get more aligned with yourself and be kinder to yourself and really transform into this person you want to be. All right. I'm really sensing you too are achieving. You want to be stable. You want to attract stability, okay? I'm sensing, again, like there's something though that is new or that you don't know quite yet around you. You may be newly single and then you've been in a relationship for so long and now you're newly single or something. There's just something new that you have changed, okay? That's the energy that you're in right now. And let's look at the goddess energy that you are embodying. You have White Tara, the mother creator, the goddess of peace and protection. And you are also emanating Sarvati, the goddess of art, music, knowledge, and eloquence, okay? So really beautiful energy. You are attractive inside and out. People want to be around you, okay? You're alive, you're lively, you're interesting. You are loving and you make things grow around you. You have a touch, okay? People love how you make them feel. You may be an artist or a creator of some type of your own, a musician. You may be just highly I don't know what's that, like you're traveled, you've been around, you've seen a lot of things, you've read a lot of books, you have a lot of knowledge. It's something is very different and very eloquent about you. I think it even says eloquence, but graceful, okay? You carry yourself so beautifully. You may be just so, how you carry yourself is just so pretty and soft and graceful. You exude wanting to be loved. That's what I'm thinking. People notice you when you come into the room, and they think of you when you leave, is the energy that you're giving off. So you're very attractive right now. So just know that about yourself. You are just so beautiful. Yeah, pile 3, that's you right now. So let's also get more clarity on this energy with the tarot cards that came out. And for you, you got the Magician, the Queen of Chalices or Cups is here, and the Ace of Wands. So you are definitely in a new state. You're trying to manifest love into your life, a stable love. You are very loving and you come off that way. Like you want love is how I'm sensing it. You want good love. You want to be in love. You want to find a partner, okay? You're desiring a partner and you're trying to manifest that into your life, okay? And you want a healthy relationship. You really want to be in love. And a lot of you have some emotional intelligence too, of when to say no, okay? And I think a lot of men or women trying to date you, they haven't gotten close. Like, they just, you want something more, you want something bigger than the relationships that you've had. You may have had breadcrumbs from people in the past, and you just want something solid, and you're really trying to manifest that person into your life. Yeah, you're interested in discovering. You're also like, you may be on dating apps. You may be going out to single events and trying to meet people. That is your energy right now, okay? You're wanting somebody to love you and your beauty and take care of you and who nurture you and honor you, okay? That's the energy that you're giving off right now. All right, let's look at the energy about the lesson or truth that will come if you go with this partner, if you pursue this partner. And what came out here is forgiveness and death. And it says, for forgiveness, it says, I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. And death is here, and it says, I'm learning that endings are merely beginnings, okay? So this could be a couple things. You may have been very heartbroken about a relationship ending that you thought would last, and you're just, this new wind of love coming into your life is telling you to forget the past by forgiving and harboring memories and looking at this as a new beginning of freedom, okay? It could also mean that this person is not so steady and you're going to have to move on from them quickly, okay? And that's okay. You know, people come in and out of our lives, and we learn something from everything. So even when they stay in our lives, and if they do stay in your lives, we have relationships. I mean, it just could be a myriad of things. This forgiveness and death is what the truth and lesson that is going to be coming about this partnership. Okay, now let's look at timing. And I, don't know exactly when this will happen or be around you. And instead of doing like a full 2026 reading on what's next in love, it could be in a couple weeks, a couple months, we don't know. But I did pull numbers from our angel guides, and they came out with the signs, the numbers that will be surrounding you when this connection is around you. And you got 333 and 77. So you will be seeing these numbers around you when this person's energy and this opportunity is around you. So numbers are everywhere. There could be license plates, things on the clock, addresses, receipts. You're going to start seeing a lot of duplicate threes, triple threes even, or duplicate sevens. So 3s and 7s are going to be showing up around you. All right, so that's your sign when this is coming in for you in your life. All right, pile 3, I hope these messages resonated with you. If they did, please give this video a like, thumbs up. Comment below that you chose pile 3. I love hearing from you, and it helps seal this energy. If you're interested in a private reading, I do offer those, and I do have information below on how to contact me if you are interested. And I am sending you all lots of love and light. Thank you, thank you.